So my name is Jamie Frankel, and I attended Moshava from somewhere in the early 70s until 2018 or 19. The camp originally that I went to was, I don't know what the name of it was back then. I know it's today the JCA camp that we actually rented a few years back when we had the resurgence over here. I probably went there for 1 or 2 summers as a young child, just starting off going to camp. And again, like recently, it became so successful that they were able to go out and buy their own camp in Big Bear, which was the camp that I grew up with. Love to think that the post-Holocaust generation and the early State of Israel generation would have had this idealistic motive to get their kids to be Zionistic and buying into Israel. I don't think it was all of that. I think it was basically Bnei Akiva was this group that ran at Shari Tefillah a few blocks from my house, and a lot of the kids in the neighborhood, parents were sending them there, and it was a great way to get the kids out of the house for Shabbos and give the parents a little quiet in the house. There was this girl who was on Avodah in the Chadar Rachel, tinkering with the bug juice machine, and she couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Because when you had the handle this way, the bug juice was coming out, and when you had it this way, it was coming out. So she didn't realize that you had to put it here to turn off. And I came by and I saved the day, and I showed her how to turn off the bug juice machine. And that's when I met Rena Reese, who today is the mother of my 3 children and grandmother of my grandchildren, and my wife too. Are treated in an atmosphere where you're getting a Jewish education, but much more informally than you are in school. You're learning leadership skills. You're learning about Torah and Israel, and you don't even know you're learning about it because you're just living it every day. You know, you go to school during the week, during the year. You're there for a few hours. You're in classes that may not especially appeal to you, whereas you go to camp and you're living a Torah lifestyle.